Yo, so today I'm showing you guys a really unique build I found out about. I actually found out about this by one of my friends. His name I Catch for Fun. Anyone in my streams, you guys see him, you know who he is. He has a really cheesy paint beast build. I'll show you guys how to make it. It has the name paint beast, but it honestly is placed so much different from the other paint beasts. So that's why I look at it as like a one of a kind type unique build. I'll show you guys how to make it, like all the good stuff about it. And yeah, you guys saw from the clips before the type of stuff it's capable of. And yeah, let's get right into it. Shout out to him, bro. Let's go to it. So I want to go power forward for the build. And yeah. For the pie chart, the skill breakdown, you want to choose this one, the all red and the all blue. This will give you the Hall of Fame finishing and defensive badges, which you'll see later is really important for what this build can do on both ends of the court. Alright, for the physical profile, I like the bottom one. This one's personal preference, it won't change the build itself. But I personally like this because you can have the most speed, and speed is really good, especially because this build's going to be such a high height. The speed's going to help out on top of the strength. You don't want to be weak out here, because if we were to go like this, we'd have low strength. But that we have it's a well balance of everything is what I'm trying to say. And then you obviously always want that vertical for when you're on builds that can slash, right? Alright, so let's get on to this attributes right now. For this finishing, you want to max out literally everything. Just max out the whole finishing category, max out all of that. Boom, 23 finishing badges just like that. That's perfect. That's all you want to do for the finishing. And yeah, so for the shooting, just leave that. This is not a shooting build at all. Don't expect this build to be able to shoot. You could maybe add a bit on the mid-range if you want, but like honestly it's a waste. You still only have the one shooting badge. It doesn't help you in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, just leave it honestly. For the passing accuracy, you want to max that out. Ball handle, max that out. Then bring your post move just enough so you could get the 10 playmaker badges. You'll see later why 10 is so important. It's a really great number. We could get badges like the gold quick first steps of the world, the downhills of the world, all that type of stuff, and it's really goated and it's really good. You'll see what I mean. Alright, now for the defense, pay close attention, because if you want this unique one of a kind type build, you need to pay attention to the exact stats, and this is how you're gonna get it. So for your rebounding, you want to max them out, but then drop it each down by 1. If you drop it by 1, you'll see later, this is how we get eligible to get a slashing takeover as our takeover badge. If we were to max these out, we would not have been able to get slashing takeover. It took me a while to find this out, but thanks to the help of the guys in the stream and I Cash himself, we all found out that you have to go one below on each of the rebounding to make sure that you're eligible for slashing takeover. So yeah, the block, this is another thing you need to make sure if you want slashing takeover. You need to go 75 on the block, nothing higher. And you could go lower, but honestly you want the highest block possible, so go with the 75, you feel me? So yeah, you don't want to go anything higher or you will not be able to get slashing takeover, so definitely keep that at 75. Your steals, you can max that out. Your interior defense, max that out, and then just throw the rest on lateral. And yeah, that'll leave us with 23 finishing, 10 playmaking, and 17 defensive and rebounding badges. That's a perfect badge rate for me, honestly. I'll show you guys the badges that he uses later, and yeah, let's get right into it. So for this next part, the body type, if you want to look more like a Giannis or like, you know, like a KD or whatever, like a you know, like one of those like skinnier type builds. They're not really skinny, but like you know what I mean, like those lanky like arms or whatever. You want to go like compact or you want to go slight. But if you want to just look like burly as hell and like strong, just go built. I don't say built on these players because you just look strong. But yeah, I'm just gonna go built honestly, yeah, because you'll look stronger, all that good stuff. You'll see. But yeah, for the height, now you want to go 6'10". You could go 6'9", but the thing with 6'9" is that you don't get the extras on the standing dunk, and you don't get the extras on the defense. So I say go 6'10", because that way you're taller. It makes you better for guarding centers. You can have look at the interior defense goes up, the standing dunk goes all the way up to a 94. That's insane. The only thing you really lose that's valid is your driving dunk, but don't worry, if you hit 96 overall, you could still get the elite contact dunks, and if you're in takeover as well, because you'll see we'll be able to get slashing takeover. So it all works out hand in hand perfectly. Alright, for the weight, now you want to go anything between 230 and 240. I like 231 because it's a one off not being able to have to lose 2 on the interior defense, but we also keep the 90 strength. So I feel like 231 is perfect. So yeah, just go with that honestly, but it's up to you. The wingspan, max that out. You obviously want max wingspan on any power forward or center build. Max wingspan is the best thing that you could possibly use. It's always worth it, and it just puts you at such a great advantage against the competition. Simple as that. Alright, so here we go. Now we have the slash and takeover. Like I said, if we would have maxed out the rebounding or the blocks, voice crack, oh my gosh. But yeah, if we would have maxed out the rebounding or the blocks, we would not have been able to get this slash and takeover. So it's perfect that we did do it how we do it. So now we get that takeover, you feel me? Alright. So there you go. The build's called the Paint Beast, similar to Sean Kemp, Julius Randle, and John Collins. And yeah, bro, I'm gonna show you guys the badges. Alright, let's get into the badges. So like I said, this build is not the most like rare name ever. It's called the Paint Beast. We've all seen Paint Beast before, but the thing I call one of a kind about it is the thing that is the way that it plays. So the way that this Paint Beast plays is that it's more agile than like the center one you guys might be thinking of, like the back to basket type one. It's not that at all. It's more of an agile slasher type one. So yeah, this is how it works. For the badges, you want to start with Intimidator. You always want to have Intimidator on a big man type build. You always need it to have the shot contest up, especially since you're gonna be guarding 7 foot plus centers. It's gonna be great. You always need that contest. And yeah, for the next badge, I like using Chase Down Artist. I only use it on gold just because it unlocks the animations and it makes me way faster chasing someone down, and it makes me jump higher when I'm going for a block. So especially since I'm 6'10", bro, it's amazing. The amount of blocks I've seen this guy get with these chase downs is amazing, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, for these next badges, it becomes more personal preference, depending on how you play and what you like. But I'm just gonna show you guys what I use. I go Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser. I'm a horse, you know. I want to be a horse, especially since I'm guarding taller centers. If I get the box out, the rebound is mine. You're not trying me, you know what I mean. As long as you have the positioning, just have that badge on to kind of help you out, and you'll be good. For the next one, you can either go where's that badge? I can't find any badge right now. Here it is, Rim Protector. You could go with that on Hall of Fame, or you can go on a silver type, gold type thing. Either way, it unlocks those snatch block animations and all those cool animations, so it's up to you. Go any one of those. I'm probably just gonna go silver. That way I can get a Hall of Fame pogo stick. I really like a pogo stick this year because especially since this build's so agile, you could jump off and up and down off the ground really quickly to get rebounds, blocks, all that type of stuff, and you just become more like bouncy, and you know what I mean. So yeah, definitely want to go with that. That's perfect. And yeah, that's it for defensive badges. For playmaking, you guys can see here we got the golden quick first step. You definitely need that on a 6'10" player. It makes you so much quicker and such an advantage against competition. It's an amazing badge right there. The next one, you always want to go with this downhill when you're playing rec center or threes or anything with fast breaks. If you're gone in the fast break, this is where this build dominates, you know what I mean. This is the build's bread and butter right here. This is perfect, all you're gonna need. And yeah, that's basically all you want to do for that. The reason why I wanted 10 is so that I could go gold post bin and then just a bronze unpluckable. We don't need an unpluckable too high. It's just enough to have like those animations where you can't get ripped so much by the people trying to rip you while you're slashing. So yeah, just get on nice little bronze. And yeah, shooting badges doesn't even matter. You could put like slippery off ball or something. This build's not a shooter at all. But yeah, now here's the bread and butter for sure. You want to go with the big 2 for your finishing, which is the contact and the fancy. Everyone has these on, every slasher. It's the meta. You want these 25-7, 26-7. Whenever you're using these finishing badges, these finishing players, bro, put these on without a doubt. The next thing you want to use, go pick and roller and lob city finisher, bro. These two are the next second best combo for a build that's at the power forward position that could dunk, bro. If you set the screen and roll and what's called the guard throws you a lob, it's going in every single time. I'll throw some clips on screen if I can. I'll show you guys how this build like how the pick and roll game works. It's so cheesy. I use a point forward whenever I play with cash for fun, so it's like we just throw lobs to each other every single time, and it's overpowered, it's unguardable, and that's how you get the most rep on this game. Fun fact if you didn't know. Rep video coming soon. But yeah, the next thing you want is the slither finisher. Whenever guarding 7 foot plus centers, it's so easy to just slide by them, avoid their contact. Or if you want, take it off and put it on, where's that badge? Or Giant Slayer. It'll help you finishing above them better, but it's not the greatest ever because you are going to be you are 6'10", so the height advantage won't be as much, but I definitely think it's a solid badge. And then you can end that off with a relentless finisher, just so you can have that like you won't get tired as much. This is definitely recommended during stuff like the rec center, because the rec is obviously longer games, you get more tired, and relentless finisher helps you finish at the rim without getting tired as much. And yeah, so that's it for that video, bro. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Appreciate everyone who watched it. As always, drop a like, comment, subscribe if you guys are new. On that road to 1K, stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, yo. Peace.